Hello, my students. Our lesson today is approximating to the nearest hundredth and thousandth. Okay, let's remember together this number, units, tenths, and hundred and thousand. Okay, here I have the whole number, 195. This is whole number, teacher. Then we need someone to protect us, so we get this decimal point. Okay, and we have some friends here, my students. We called this point decimal point. Okay, and here we have some friend, tenth with th, my students, and hundredth with th, and thousand. This is the places of the decimal number. Okay, my students, and here don't forget this is the whole number and this is the decimal part. Okay, now my students, I have a story. This is Mona. This is Mona, and here she's here and she wanted to go to her home. Okay, and she asked herself, I'm nearest to my home or I'm nearest to my friends? She asked herself, when I wanted to go to my home, I will go 1, 2, 3 steps. But if I wanted to go to my friends, I will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps, my students. So Mona here is nearest to her house. Okay, my students, if Mona here and she wanted to go to her friend or her home, okay, I will ask you how many steps to go to her home? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps to go back her home. But what about if she wanted to go to her friends? 1, 2 steps only. So if Mona here, okay, Mona here is nearest to her friend. Okay, my students, this is the idea of approximate, close to, nearest to. So Mona here is nearest to her friend. Okay, now my students, this is number line, and here we have this number. If I am in number 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, we keep rounding down. Okay, we will make rounding down, so we'll keep number as it is. But if I am 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I will make rounding up. So I will add one more. And we call them here poor number and rich number. Poor number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I see 4 or less, I will rest. 4 or less, let me rest, my students. I'll keep the number as it is. But teacher, if I am 5 or more, I will add one more. We call them rich number. Now, if I ask you to approximating to the nearest hundredth, this number, units, tenths, and decimal point, and tenth place, hundredth place, and thousand place. Okay, now my students, I'm asking you to make approximate to the nearest hundredth. So my target is hundredths. Where is my place? Hundredth, teacher. Then I look at the right door and ask number 6. Number 6, poor or rich number? Rich number, teacher. So I'll add one more, my students. So number 8 will be 9. And I will keep all numbers on the right. I will make all the numbers on the right. I replaced with 0. I'll cancel this 6 and replace it with 0. What about the numbers here, teacher, on the left? I'll keep them as it is. I'll keep this number as it is. Number 2, I will see the decimal point drop at 5 and 3. Okay, my students? So, the numbers here on the right, I will cancel and replace with 0. The numbers on the left, I will keep it as it is. Okay, next exercise. 87,514,000. I want to make it to the nearest what, my students? To the nearest hundredth. Okay, or I can say to the nearest 2 decimal places. Okay, now teacher, where is my target? 100. Look at the right door, my students. Ask number 4. Is poor or rich number? Poor number, teacher. I said before 4 or less. Let me rest, my students. I will not change, okay? So, my students, number 1, I'll keep it as it is. Okay, what about the numbers 4? What about number 4? Cancel it and replace with 0. What about the number on the left, my students? I'll keep it as it is. Okay. Okay, my students, here only add in any decimal number when I see 0 on the right after the decimal point. When I see the 0 on the right, I can cancel this 0 and I can write the number like this. 87.51, okay? Only in the decimal number, okay. Here I have this number. I will make it nearest to hundredth or nearest to decimal places. Okay, my students. Here this is number. I wanted to make it a decimal number. I have here 3 zeros, so I will put the decimal point after 3 places. So I will make number 9, this number 6, and number 5, and the decimal point here, and 2. Now I have a decimal number. So teacher, I can approximate nearest to hundredth or 2 decimal places. Where is my number? Where is my target? Hundredth. Yes, look at the right door. Number 9, rich or poor, rich number. I'll add 1 more. So number 6 will be 7. And 9, I'll cancel it and replace with 0. Okay, what about the number on the left, teacher? I'll keep it as it is. Okay, what about this 0 on the right here, my students? After decimal point, teacher, I can cancel it. Okay? Okay, my students, I have another exercise. 26.4579. I wanted to make it nearest to thousandth. Okay. Now, my students, nearest to thousandth, I have to look after the place, the target, thousands. Yes, number 7. Then look at the right door and ask number 9. Poor or rich number, teacher. So I'll add 1 more. Number 7 will be 8. And 9 replace with 0, teacher. And the number on the right, my students, I will replace it with 0. What about the number on the left? I'll keep it as it is. Okay. Now, my students, I have 0 on the right after the decimal point. So I can cancel this 0 and write the number 26.458,000. Okay. Another exercise. 5.6897. I wanted to make it nearest to thousands. Nearest to thousands, teacher. Where is my target? Yes, number 9. Look at the right door. Number 7. Poor or rich number? Yes, rich number, teacher. So I'll add 1 more. I said 5 or more, add 1 more. So 9 plus 1 equals 10. Put 0 and carry up 1. 1 plus 8 equals 9. And drop 6.5. Okay, my students, here I have 0 on the right after the decimal point. I can cancel it and write the number 5.6900. Okay. Now I have 5 and 1 over 8. 5 and 8, teacher. I want to approximate this number to the nearest hundredth. Okay, my students. But teacher, it's not a decimal number. I have to convert it. I have a mixed number. I wanted to convert it decimal number. Okay, do you remember? How can I make it, teacher? I want the denominator here 0. I want zeros here in the denominator. How can I make it 0, teacher? I want to make it 0 by times. Do you remember 2 times 5, 10, 4 times 25 equal 100? 8 times 125 equal 1000. So I will make times 125 up and down, up and down. So the number will be 5, and here the numerator will be 125 over 8 times 125 equal 1000. Now I want to make it in a decimal number. Okay, teacher, here I have 3 zeros. So I will put the decimal point after 3 number. Okay, 5, 1, 2, 3. So after these 3 numbers, I will put the decimal point. The number will be 5.125 thousandths. Now, my students, I can approximate this number to the nearest hundredth. Okay, where is my target? Hundredth. Then, teacher, look at the right door. 5 or more. Add 1 more. So number 2 will be 3. And 5, cancel it and replace with 0. And the number, I'll keep it. The number on the left, I'll keep it as it is. Okay. Now, okay, my students. Here, I have the number already approximated, teacher. But I'm asking you here, my students, I will make approximated nearest to what, my students? It's very, very easy question. How, teacher? I look at the number after approximated. 4.6. Then, teacher, look at the first digit from the right. From the right. Here, number 6. What's the place of number 6? What is the place of number 6, my students? 10th, teacher. 10th. So I approximate this number nearest to 10th. Okay, another exercise. Here this number approximated nearest to what, teacher? Okay, I said look at the first digit from right. Here this digit 9. What is the place of number 9? What is the place of number 9? Yes, it's hundredth, teacher. So I approximate this number to the nearest hundredth. Another exercise. 86.997 thousandths. It's approximated, teacher, to 87. Okay, nearest to what, teacher? I said look at the first digit from right. Look at the first digit from right. Here number 7. What is the place value of number 7? What is the place here? Yes, units. Then I approximate this number nearest to units. Okay. Now I have 43 days. I wanted to approximate nearest to week, teacher. To the nearest week, my students. Here days is a small, week is big, teacher. When I wanted to convert from small to big, I make division. Okay, so I'll divide 43, divide by what, teacher? How many days, my students, in the week? Yes, 7 days in the week. So, my students, I will take 43, divide by 7. Okay, 7 times what equal 43 or nearest to 43? 7 times 6. 7 times 6 equals 42, my students. And the remainder will be 1. Okay, now my students, I'll take this whole number, this 6, the quotient will be whole number. The quotient will be whole number. And the remainder will be up. The remainder will be up, or the remainder will be numerator. And divisor will be down. Denominator down. Okay, again, my students. After I make 43 divide by 7 and the quotient will be 6. I will take the number in the quotient, okay? It will be the whole number. Then the remainder, I will take the remainder up. The divisor down. The remainder up, divisor down, okay? Now my students, I want to approximate this. Okay, I will ask number 7 here. What's your half, number 7? What's your half? How many, teacher? It's 3.5. Half of 7 is 3.5. Now, number 1, this number 1 is greater than or smaller than 3.5. It's smaller than, teacher. So I'll keep number 6 as it is. I'll keep number 6 as it is, okay? Another exercise. Here, 39 days. I wanted to nearest to the nearest week, teacher? Yes. Okay, I said when I wanted to convert from the smallest to the greatest, I will make division. I will divide 39 by 7. Okay, 39 by 7, teacher. 7 times what equal 39 or nearest to 39? Yes, 7 times 5. 7 times 5 equal 35 and the remainder will be 4. Okay, my students, I will take the quotient. It will be the whole number. Okay, the remainder up, divisor down. Now I have 4 over 7. Okay, I will ask number 7. What's your half? 3.5. Okay, number 4 here is greater than or smaller than 3 and 5? Greater than, teacher. So I'll add one more here. So this 5 will be 6. Okay? Another exercise. Here I have 67 months. I want to the nearest year. From the smallest to the greatest, I'll make division. Okay, my students, how many months in the year? I have 12 months in the year. So my students, I'll take 67 divided by 4. 12 times what equals 67 or nearest to 67? It's 5, teacher, times 12 equals 60. And the remainder will be 7. Okay, I will take the quotient. It will be the whole number. Okay, and the remainder will be up. Divisor will be down. Okay, now I want to approximate. Okay, I will ask number 12. What's your half? 6, teacher. Okay, number 7 here is greater than or smaller than number. Okay, so number 7 is greater than number 6. So this 5, I'll add 1 on this 5. It will be 6. Thank you, my students, and have a nice day. This is Teacher Minna.